Lastly, as Rasmus pointed out, I'd like to make a few comments about data centers, providing an update on the movement here. We are moving forward. My office is working closely with Alderwoman Schweitzer, as well as President Megan Green on a policy procedure to ensure reasonable regulations on data centers in both a short-term and a long-term view. Tomorrow, I will be signing an executive order that will direct the development of a thoughtful framework for incorporating data centers into the city zoning code and water codes by city departments over the next 5 months. We believe this meets the community interest in better understanding this developing industry's role in our community by detailing a holistic set of information that we will be requiring and collecting from potential data centers as a part of the existing permitting process while the framework is being developed and finalized. This preserves the existing process through which data centers can receive conditional use permits, but it also ensures a consistent treatment of data center applications as conditional use while the framework is being developed. A Board of Aldermen resolution introduced by Alderwoman Schweitzer will be filed Friday, which will mirror this work and really work in conjunction with the executive order that my office is working on, in conjunction with the work the Board of Aldermen is doing simultaneously. So really a partnership here in moving forward a thoughtful framework. I'd like to now turn it over to President Green and Alderwoman Schweitzer to make a few comments about their leadership on this issue as well. And you do not have to use the box that I
I was going to say, I might have to, I'm a little taller.
I want the box.
Well, first off, I want to thank Mayor Spencer and her team, Alderwoman Schweitzer and her team, members of my staff and the Planning Division staff for working very swiftly to address the issue of data centers. As many of you know, last Wednesday evening, the Planning Commission put forth a recommendation to essentially put a moratorium in place to give them time to be able to create regulations around data centers in the city. And so we all got together very quickly. We're able to reach some consensus, not just within ourselves, but also with talking with community partners such as labor leaders and environmental groups to make sure that we have a path forward that welcomes business into our city, but also puts in forth regulations that are necessary. We understand that data centers can have the potential to bring value to our city in terms of tax revenue, but we also understand that there are a lot of community concerns with regard to environmental impact on utility costs, impact on water usage, that we want to also make sure that we are hearing as a city government. Residents have already expressed to my office through the Speak Up St. Louis platform that we launched last week that they wanted us to take a look at regulating data centers. And so I'm happy that we are moving this swiftly toward this. As next steps, the Planning and Zoning Division, as Mayor Spencer said, will work to create policy recommendations in alignment with the executive order that's issued, which will move forward oversight through the conditional use process. It will also give residents an opportunity to share their thoughts before the project is approved, as public testimony is welcomed and encouraged at conditional use hearings. At the same time, after being assigned to committee tomorrow, residents will be able to voice their opinion on Alderwoman Schweitzer's resolution during a public hearing on October 1st. So that will be your second opportunity for the public to weigh in on this process. And then looking further ahead, once the Planning Division creates regulations, they will have to be approved by the Planning Commission. And that Planning Commission will have a public meeting and again take public comment on those proposed regulations. And once they pass the Planning Commission, they will then come to the Board of Aldermen in the form of legislation, and that will be the last and final opportunity for the public to weigh in throughout this process. So the key is that this is a start to a very lengthy and open, engagement process to make sure that residents' voices are heard throughout it, so that we get to a place where we can thoughtfully regulate a new and emerging industry in our community in a way that also gives residents a way to be involved throughout the process. And with that, I'll turn it over to Alderwoman Schweitzer.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Mayor Spencer and President Green, for all of your work on this. And I would be remiss without thanking Chief of Staff Casey Milberg. I don't think she's slept since May 16th, so we're not sure how that's working, but we're all keeping her in our thoughts and prayers. One of the things that came up during the discussion of the moratorium is that we don't have a lot of answers to questions on data centers that people really need. And so in this consideration, in this process of the conditional use hearing, the point is to get those questions answered. What is the energy use? What is the water use? What is the effect on nearby property owners? How far will these be from residential neighborhoods? The size, the scope, the tax revenue, so many things that with this process we'll now be able to get answers to, which helps us make better decisions as a city. I'm really looking forward to the executive order being signed tomorrow and the resolution moving through the Board of Aldermen. I think this has been a really good example of what happens when people work together and find solutions to move forward instead of just picking specific sides and staying there until we beat the issue to death. So I am very happy that we're moving forward in this way, and just very grateful to everyone for working on it. Christina in the President's office has been incredible, as has my assistant Christian Bishop, who's over there, blonde. So thank you so much again for your time and for being here. I'm sure we're all happy to answer questions. Thank you.